be mine forever. See you was like God, he must be up to something. Know you tired of running, let's just stay here together.
Stop recording. Okay then.
Hi Billy's YouTube. Support my friend because I love her. Okay, bye. Where's Myla? Okay.
Alright, I love you.
Alright, I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay guys, so today we are going to talk about postpartum body wise. Okay, so after you have a baby, so many things change, a lot of things change with your body. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the topic. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to talk about, and the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about, is stretch marks. So obviously when you have a baby, when you're pregnant, your belly stretches, and also stretch marks can be a genetic thing. So if your mom has it, or people in your family, like, if they have stretch marks, it's more likely for you to have them as well. So basically, when I got pregnant with her, I had a few stretch marks, but they were like more like on my love handles, like, but when I got pregnant with her, I didn't start to get stretch marks until like on my belly, like you'll see in the picture, and I'll probably insert some pictures here too, but yeah, so I didn't start getting really bad stretch marks obviously until the end, and then that's when I started to get more stretch marks, and like it was pretty bad. And I went through a lot, like during my pregnancy. I would just sit there and be like, you just sit there and you down yourself about what your body looks like, but you're growing a whole human inside of you, and I would always have to remind myself of that. And prior to being pregnant, I was a very confident person. I did not care what anybody had to say about me or my body or the way that I dress or anything like that, because I'm gonna dress how I want and you have no say in it, basically. But when I got pregnant, it was a whole new experience because I had to kind of like learn how to love myself in that state, in that in that season. I had to learn to love myself in that season, and in the beginning that was very, very hard for me. When I started to get them, like, people would ask me for like pictures of my belly, and I just didn't want to like lift up my shirt to see my belly, and like I would always be talking to my husband like, oh my goodness, like, ugh. And it was never anyone else around me telling me about like, ew, your belly looks so gross, blah blah blah. It was never any of that. It's more of myself, and I find that most of the time it is yourself. Like, it's you putting downing yourself. And like I said, prior to being pregnant, I was a very confident person, and I can owe that all to my mom, because I don't know, I guess she just taught me to be very confident and happy with my body and myself no matter what. So I had to relearn how to love myself all over again when I got pregnant with her, and when my body started to change and I started to get stretch marks. And now I'm not worried about them. I grew a whole beautiful child inside of me, and I do it over and over again for her. It's not that serious. It really isn't. And I was going through, like, I was seeing people putting like, I put like creams and stuff on my belly, and like they try and prevent everything possible from having stretch marks. And I think that is all to society, and society making women feel so bad about their body and how they look. And I just say fuck that, because you should love yourself no matter what, period. So yeah, so I talked about stretch marks. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is my boobs. So I don't think I honestly totally understood this part, but I'm breastfeeding. So in the beginning, your boobs are full and gorged with milk, so they're all big and like sitting up and all that perky and all that extra stuff. Nope, now I got saggy boobs now. After breastfeeding and stuff like that, I got the sags, but it's okay because I love them, and it gives my baby the nutrients that she needs. All that she needs is from me, and I'm grateful and so unbelievably blessed to even be able to breastfeed, because a lot of people, it doesn't work out for them, and you know, it doesn't work out for their baby and stuff like that. So I'm very, very grateful, and I will never make myself feel bad for my body. Okay, so yeah, that was about my boobs. Your hips do get wider obviously when you're pregnant, but I've always had wide hips and a big butt, like my whole life basically. I've always had wide hips, so that's not really anything that's changed too much. I mean, I'm sure they've gotten a little wider, but it's nothing that I'm like honing in on and really pressed about, because my hips are always wide. I've always been a curvy person, let's just say that. So yeah, basically my whole postpartum journey is literally just falling in love with myself and the body that I'm in. Being so young, I was 19 when I got pregnant with her, and I'm 20 now. Being so young and having a baby can be really hard, because in this society everyone expects like you to be skinny and thin and no stretch marks and all this other stuff. But honey, let it go in one ear and out the other. Do not let somebody make you feel bad for your body and how it looks. Even if you haven't had a baby, you should love yourself, because God made us all this way for a specific reason. Love yourself. You don't need to be putting more pressure on yourself. It's okay, like I promise, it's okay. So yeah, now I am looking to start my postpartum journey with like losing the baby weight that I did gain when I was pregnant with her. They say that breastfeeding helps with dropping the weight and things like that. I don't really know if that's the case, because I don't have a scale in my house, so I don't even know really what my weight is. I only know because of the doctor's appointments that I've been at. But yeah, I will be starting my fitness journey again, because before I got pregnant with her, I was in the army, so I had to be healthy and all that stuff. So I want to get back to that, because you know, when you feel healthy and you do you feel good. I mean, at least for me, when I put the right things in my body and I exercise, it makes me feel good. Like it may hurt in the moment, but afterwards you feel amazing, like you feel great. And I just want to get back to that. I also wanted to talk about the other day I was looking through my photos in my phone, and I seen a picture of myself like way before I got pregnant with her, and how small I was. And I just realized, you know, my body may never be that size again, and I just had to, you know, sit back and be okay with that. And it took me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, in the beginning, like when I was looking at those pictures, I was sad. And it's hard because I'm still not down to the weight that I was prior to getting pregnant with her. So my jeans don't fit. My shirts and everything fit, but my jeans, hip wise and things like that, don't fit. And I may get down to that size, I'm hoping I do, but my hips are just really, really wide, and I don't think I can really do much about changing those. So, and you know, people around, you know, some people work to get, you know, the wide hips and the big butt and the curves and all that stuff. So I will never be sitting up here like, oh my goodness, you know, because you know, some people just want what I have, period, like the curvy body, all that stuff. So I'm very grateful, and I will continue to be grateful and blessed, and I will thank God every day that I am the way that I am, because he made me this way for a specific reason. I think that is very important that you instill positivity, body image positivity into yourself, because at the end of the day, if you don't love yourself, no, you can't love someone else. You have to love yourself and fall in love with yourself before you can try and reach out and love somebody else, because then you're pouring from an empty cup at that point. Like, you are literally trying to give somebody parts of you, or you expect somebody else to love you, when you don't love yourself, and that's not going to work out. You have to love yourself and the body that you have. The body that you have yourself before you can expect somebody else to come in and love you the way that you want to be loved without loving yourself. Like I said, you're pouring from an empty cup here, guys. It's just like common sense, you know. So yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope that every gem that I dropped in this video you guys liked, and I gave somebody, helped somebody with their body image and things like that. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload. Please like and comment so that we can start a conversation down below on this. You can guys all, wow, can I talk? You guys can all follow me on Instagram so that we can have a conversation there too. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Lady, come here, let me tell you something. Lately I've been wondering if you